Alright, hi YouTube, and welcome to a Common Barn update, the first one of 2015. Now, we're using the new Samsung camcorder, and we are also on a tripod. So I'm hoping, I've had a bit of a practice with this tripod malarkey, and I'm hoping this will go alright. I don't actually have a lot of room in front of the layout, so I haven't got much space to manoeuvre and twist, you know, the tripod round, so hopefully it's not too jerky, and it'll all be alright for you. Right, now not much has happened on the actual layout, but there was quite a few arrivals down on Common Barn, the majority of which were unexpected. So I thought I'd give you a quick run through of what appeared over Christmas. There was one little minor alteration to the layout, and I'll show you that at the end. So, right, first things first, if I try and scoot this over here and you ignore those locos, there you will see one of the new Hornby Bagnall shunters. Now, I bought this one myself after Christmas. When I found out Hornby were releasing these, I was quite, you know, a little excited being a shunter fan, but I was also very apprehensive with it being on the, you know, the good old Hornby 040 chassis. But I am pleased to say that that is an absolute beauty of a runner. You know, it runs just as well as my Bachmann items. It really is a smooth runner. Clears points with no problem, and also I think it is ripe for some modifications and enhancements. You can't see from this angle, but there has been some done already. You might be able to point out there that there is some black wipers. They were red, and you can just see through that side window that there's a driver in there. Oops. Yeah, I've added a driver, and on the back there is two tail lamps covering up some pretty rubbish, just silver spots, which are meant to be imitation lamps. So I've put some good old, you know, oil burning ones over it. I've got plans to weather it as well, and some other things to do to it, you know, some chain links, things like that, just to bring it up to a bit more of a realistic standard. So yeah, that was the first local arrival on Common Barn over Christmas, the new Hornby Bagnall. Right, we'll zoom out a bit and we'll spin round if we can to this. Now, let me introduce you all to Nancy. What a very loving name, eh? Now, Nancy belonged to a very good friend of mine. And I've always loved this little shunter of his, always, ever since he first showed me it. And he's been having a clear out of things, and I very rudely said to him, hey, you know, pointed out a few items that I'd like to buy off him at some point, and Nancy was one of them. Now, Nancy is a Nightwing shunter kit. So it's something that we used to on Common Barn. This will be the third Nightwing shunter now. This one is powered. I think it's a 10 Shodo motor bogie under there, which again is an absolute epic runner. Slow, controlled, smooth. It really is a good motor. And the modelling skills of Nancy are, you know, extremely high. She's a really well built model. So she's got the nameplate on there. She's had an additional exhaust added in the top of the bonnet, which doesn't come with the kit. There is a figure in there. Wipers have been added. She's been weathered. If I just twist round and try and zoom in a bit more, you'll notice that we have some chain links on there and just a wire type coupling bar. And let's pick it up ish. And yeah, I'm very proud to own this loco now of my friend. I know he loved Nancy a lot, but now she's mine. But yeah, she's a really good loco. Very quirky. Right, now next, zoom out a bit more. If we pan round, if I can, you will see a Bachmann Class 04, which is now actually the third Class 04 on Common Barn. I already have the weathered black and the weathered green, and now we have weathered blue. Now this item, along with a load of other items, is part of the unexpected pile. The good friend I just mentioned, who I bought Nancy off, also sent me this and the other items unexpectedly. I was going to buy these off him in due course, but he sent me them all, and I was very touched, and he really is a salt of the earth kind of guy. You know you are, bud. So yeah, it was a great surprise. But yeah, this was the next the next thing to show you, a Bachmann Class 04 in weathered blue. So it's a little trio I've got now, a little fleet actually if you include the EWS one that I relimited. This one needs detailing parts added, it needs the horn and handrails added, which I shall do. But yeah, there you go, Bachmann 04 in blue. Pan out a bit, and if we spin round, you will see a Bachmann Queen Mary brake van in a very lovely grey and yellow livery, Dutch livery. Again off my friend, unexpectedly sent. I love brake vans. I don't have a Queen Mary and always wanted one, and now I do. It does have a Caddy coupling on one end, so I may convert a loco to take that. I have added a tail lamp onto the other side of that as well, just where one of the lamp irons had come off, so just trim that down and put a lamp over. But yeah, very nice model indeed. The next model is this. It is a rail freight box van. Now this one is that tiny little rail freight box van that you can get. These have always appealed to me just for their smallness. Again, my friend had one, I said I'd have it off him, and he sent it unexpectedly with the other items. So yeah, we have now a very tiny little rail freight box van. It's slightly weathered on the axles, I don't know if it picks that up or not, but it is. Again with a Caddy coupling on one end, so that and the Queen Mary go together pretty nice. So yeah, there's that. And then the last item I've stock to show you is this little plank wagon. Now I got this last week. It was a gift. I work with children, and one of them was leaving. They knew that I were into my model railways and things, and they picked up this little black plank wagon, which I'm actually quite impressed with. There's some chains there on the side, and it really is well detailed on the side. So it's a lovely little wagon, and it goes really nice with the rust and shunter. So yeah, that's all the new stock arrivals on Common Barn. So some wagons, and then a few locos as well. Other things that arrived were a couple of campers. I am a massive VW fan, as well as a model railway fan. They're dotted around the layout. In fact, every car on the layout at the minute is a VW. So yeah, I got a couple of camper vans and some other vehicles which were up on Keithley sidings. So there was a good haul over Christmas. Now on the layout, the only thing what has happened, which you can probably see within that shot, and if I just move the Queen Mary out, you might be able to see that the shed, I'll just zoom in if you haven't noticed it already, has had a sign added to it, the Diesel Works. Now I'm sure some people will know that the Diesel Works is actually the name of the Diesel Works of Thomas the Tank Engine. My son got a magazine a while ago, and it had these little cheapy signs in there. So whilst you weren't looking, I thought I'd have a trial run of that up against the shed. I've weathered it a lot. It was a really bright yellow, but it was too bright. Now I think I've weathered it out sufficient enough so it's not overly noticeable on the layout when you look at it. But yeah, it might not stay that. You'll have to let me know what you think. It's just a quirky little touch. If I do keep it, I do plan to add a lamp over it, and I also want to add a lamp over the entrance to the shed, and I also want to add an arc welding unit LED in the shed as well. So yeah, that's the only thing that's happened to the layout. Really, it needs there is a few odds and ends that need tidying up. You know, fences come down. Oops, sorry. The fences come down on the back of the platform, and a little bit of touch-ups here and stuff like that. And then we're still just waiting on the signal box for this area. You know, for this area here. Oh, that's gone on quite a bit. Right, I'll end it there. The next video, which I'm hoping to do, will be an Ems Lane update. There is new things up there to show you, including the eagerly anticipated loco I banged on about before Christmas. And then after that I'm going to do a loco fleet update. There's a number of locos have been worked on over the Christmas period. So rather than show you them all in a layouts update, you will see all the modifications in a loco fleet update. So right, yeah, I want to stop now, it's going on. So let me know what you thought of the camera work. Please give me any tips and advice on how to make it better. But I am struggling with space in front of the layout. But yeah, let me know. Right, okay, so I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, bye bye.